Hey, my loves, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. 2024, we're here. It's a new year, and oh my God, like Spirit has just been speaking. So I wanted to share some nuggets with you that I incorporate in my life to help me in my day to day and also to cope with the year. Now, we start the year and everybody's like, okay, make goals and all of that. But I also like to just, spend some time in January to kind of just reflect on the past and visiting my goals that I made for 2023. And then from there, kind of do some omission. What worked? What didn't work? What do I want to continue? But I'm going to tell you, one of the things that had the biggest impact for me last year, in addition to numerology, because as you all know, my name is Marsha. I do numerology and all things spiritual. But one of the things that had the biggest impact for me, along with numerology, was astrology. I have been studying astrology for a bit now, and just kind of like learning my way around the charts. And I have been working with this with for myself for the entire year. I have just been looking at the transits, and looking at my birth chart and just able to identify when things are out of alignment, and if I'm going through a period when I'm not sure about and I check my chart, I can easily have an answer, as well as with the numbers into numerology. So as we all know, 2024 is a number 8 year. So we jumped out of 2023, which was a number 7 year, and we're in a number 8 year. We also have our personal way of how we interact with the universal year. So the universal year, where everybody's affected by the energy of 2024, which is a number 8. You add all the numbers together, that's how you get the number. And then we are in 2024 in this 8 energy, and you also have your way of personally relating to it based on your birthday, right? So you have the universal year that we're impacted by, the vibration, the energy, and all the gifts, and also the lessons. And then you have your personal number, how you relate to it. And so my numerology journals, which you can check the link in my bio, and the link is below. I have them in different colors. They have an outline in the back that shows you how to calculate all these, your life path number, your soul expression number, and what the numbers mean, so that you have an idea of, what the numbers mean. They also are embedded with my Reiki energy, and also they come in different colors, which based on what you're working on and manifesting, you want to use the color that you are focused on. So yeah, these are 5 different colors. And usually when people buy a journal or order it from me, I can tell what they're working on based on the color that they just are pulled towards. They are also kind of aligned with the chakras too. So I love to use my red one for when I am working. So I'm a realtor and I'm an interior decorator, and I use my red journal for that. Anything having to do with real estate, money, I use, because a long time ago I learned that money is, most people say it's reflected by the color green, but also red. So I have been feeling the red energy, and red has to do with our root chakra also, and our survival and our safety and our go-getter. So I just definitely use red for anything that I'm doing for now that has to do with real estate and my decorating and my money and my goals and stuff like that. Then for my personal spiritual journey and growth, I have been using the white one. Green is actually my favorite out of all of these. Like, the green color is the one that I absolutely love. But Spirit is just, I'm just picking the color that Spirit has me led me to. So yeah, so these were again something that was in my thought, and kind of just, I could not be at peace until I created this, and they're like the perfect size. They can fit anywhere, and they are just, the pages are just amazing. I have prayers on the inside, prompts also to get you started. And I just feel like these journals just have a mind of their own. Like I would sit down to write something, and then it would just, my soul, as their soul expressions, it's like my soul answers and revelations would just come forth. So check the link in my bio. I do have a video that kind of tells you how to get into that meditative state in order to use this. So yeah, so the Numerology Soul Expression Journals, one of the reasons why I think it's so imperative to have one too is when you're awakening, when you are tapping into spirit and getting to know God. For me personally, I noticed that numbers is one of the ways that spirit talk to you. And so a lot of us are awakening, and a lot of us are getting signs, but we don't know how to interpret. So one of the ways to start is to use other people's interpretation. That is perfectly fine until you start to learn how to figure it out yourself. And if you're interested in learning how to tap into your intuitive language, I also have a program where link is below that you can contact me and we can talk more, and I can help you in developing your spiritual gifts and tapping into your spirituality. All right, so 2024. For me, when I read all the numbers that make up either your birthday, because they have clues, as well as the final number. So in numerology, everything goes up to 9, right? And then if you have a double digit, you add them together to reduce them to a single digit. Now, if you have master numbers, which are double digits like 11, 22, 33, depending on the situation, sometimes you add them together, sometimes you don't. For birthdays, you definitely do not add them together. So if you had all the numbers in your birthday and it comes up to 11, that means you have a master number birthday. That means you have so much to offer, but that's another story. We're staying on track for numerology 2024. What does it mean? So what Spirit has been talking to me about numerology and the meaning for 2024. 2024, you know, has all these even numbers. It's all about relationships. 2024, we are gonna feel that urge to connect, to the network, to be together, to come together, unified, and set solid foundations, because 2 is about relationship. It's also a sensitive number, so a lot of people are gonna be extra sensitive. And if you're an empath, you gotta come up with your protocols for clearing your energy field and creating boundaries so that you can handle the 2024 vibration. That number 4 at the end, that is our master teacher in 2024, because 4 is about structure and stability and foundation. And if foundations aren't set correctly or on the right, they're not set up properly, they're gonna crumble. So if you notice structures, old way of thinking is falling away, and all these belly up is happening right now. Even with nature, Mother Nature is just like rain is falling in places where it never used to rain that heavily, and flooding and all these little stuff. So it's a part of that belly up, that bringing it all up to the surface so that it can be rectified and harmony can come forth. 2024 is also a number 8, and number 8 has to do with infinity. All right, think about the number 8. It's in the infinity, but it also has to do with our confidence and material, and it has to do with abundance and money. Yes, and the ambitious, driven. It's a very driven number. So a lot of people who have been, you know, thinking about the business idea, because the number 7, which was last year, 2023, was that sacred 7 alone, getting connected with the divine. And now all that you've heard and learned, it's now time to show it, teach it, do it. It's like the doer, like 2024, we're gonna do, but together. As I said, it's a very harmonious number. It is a very, the number 2s that are in there. And it's also having us draw closer to spirit. because that 0, 20, that 0, 0 is universal, spiritual, all of it coming together. So we are going to feel that draw, that pull to spirit also, to create a better relationship and connect with the divine in a deeper way. So I am just like really stoked and excited for what 2024 is going to bring forward. Again, yes, we will have some upheaval. We will have things, structures tearing apart, but it's also for the good of all. So I'm really excited. And then for those of us who have, like myself, who have their personal year mirroring the universal year, because I'm also in my 8th year, it's like the double whammy. So whatever everybody else is experiencing, we're going to experience it on a double level. And, you know, I will share with you that, you know, I'm married, and we're going to be going on to 10 years together this year and 9 years married when our anniversary comes up in May. And my number 7 year last year was very hard for me because the 7 wanted me to retreat. I didn't even do as much on social media as I could have. I was very in that solitude state. And I'm telling you, if I didn't know about numerology, I probably would have messed up my marriage because I felt like I wanted to be by myself. And so I am so grateful that I know about numerology because it helped me to navigate that and to be able to explain to my husband what I'm feeling. And thankfully, I have a man who understands, and he got it. Like, he gave me my space to do and be me, and so I could be with God and myself and just really anchor into 2023 and that solitude and being with spirit. And so now I am ready to shine. So yeah, as I was saying in the earlier part of my video, how astrology also helped me, it would be good to also tap into that, okay? Get an astrology reading. Learn a little bit about yourself. Because again, 2024, the number 8 is very material. So the more you know about yourself, is the better you're able to serve, right? So don't forget to grab a numerology, one of my numerology journals, and I will be sharing more. And if this resonates, drop an emoji below, and I will be back again to share some more on as we go along and dive into 2024. Aloha, malama pono, aloha.